Hey guys, so today's makeup tutorial was, it was kind of to show you like a really simple eye look, kind of geared more towards people with smaller eyelids or semi-hooded eyelids or very hooded eyelids because it's a technique that really opens up the eyes, and you could see as I was using, putting on the brown eyeshadow, I wasn't going down with it. I was bringing everything up and trying to make my eyes look more lifted, so I was bringing the eyeshadow up. I was using a lot of like upward motions. So I hope you like it. And I also kind of wanted to show a little combination of products where if you don't want to use just mascara, you can put it over your favorite foundation as well. And I also used a new putty primer by e.l.f., which I'm really liking so far. It felt really nice on my skin, and it was creating like a nice barrier, like filling in my pores, like a nice smooth surface to put the makeup on. And of course I used the mascara stay spray at the end because that really gets that powdery look away from your face and makes everything look more like skin. That's like the final step you don't want to skip, especially if you want your makeup to stay. So I hope you love the tutorial, and I will see you guys soon. Hey you guys, I'm going to do a full face of makeup and let you guys watch every single step. I'm not editing anything out. I am just letting you guys watch it all. So I'm starting with my brows with the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Frame and Set in the color Deep Brunette 215. This does dry out really quickly. I have said so many times in the past, but I do put a little drop of olive oil in it, and it makes this beautiful creamy consistency. So great for putting on brows, especially on my skin with no foundation or anything on. It just blends like a dream with that little bit of olive oil. So I'm going to start with my eyes. I'm going to prime them first. I have a Lemonade eyelid primer, and it's a little light for my skin, but it's the only shade I have, and I really love it. It's just a nice tacky base to put eyeshadow on, and I don't even have to set it with the powder. I can just use this, blend it in, pat it in with my fingers, and I can just go right in with the eyeshadow. So I am starting with the eyeshadow everything brush by Mascara and blending in a very light transition shade, and it is called Stay Golden. So that is just going to be a nice shade to pack this brown color, which is also by Mascara. It is called Oak. It is my absolute favorite brown. I use it almost every day now when I'm doing like a neutral colored look. It's a perfect brown. It blends like a dream, especially with the eyeshadow everything brush. It just blends everything in nicely. And as you can see, I am staying a little bit above my eyelids to make my eyelids appear larger, and I did not drag the shadow down. I try to drag it up a little bit. So now I'm going in with my Stila liquid eyeshadow. This is being used in place of a concealer. So this is going to be underneath the eyeshadow I am putting on top, which is also by Mascara, and it is called Blondie. Do you guys see that cute little compact I'm using? All of your eyeshadows are magnetic and can be put in this palette and all next to each other. So easy. All right, guys, time to create a nice heightened dramatic look on the outer corner of our eyes. I am using the multitasker brush, which is great for detailing stuff like this. So I am just giving myself a nice dramatic like wing. It almost looked like I was drawing an eyeliner on, but then when you go in with the brush and blend it out, it gives it like a nice smoky look. And I lined my lower lash line with it as well. And then I am going back in with that transition shade underneath that dark brown under my eyes to kind of like blow that look out a little bit so it doesn't look like a dramatic line. Okay, for some reason I didn't get the first step on camera, but I did go in with my Makeup Forever pencil liner on my waterline on the top and bottom to add a little bit of drama to the look, and then I did some mascara, and I'm highlighting my inner corners and my brow bone with just a nice light shimmery eyeshadow from my Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Volume 3 palette. Ooh, that's a long one. So I'm trying this new e.l.f. Putty primer that is supposed to be a dupe for the Tatcha, I don't really know how to say it, primer that is $50, and this was $8 and free shipping on e.l.f.'s website, and it's an amazing primer. It just felt like it filled in all of my pores. And I am using the NYX Total Control Drop Foundation. You guys, I swear this is a full coverage foundation. You would think with the like watery, runny consistency of it that it would not be full coverage, but oh my God, it is. All right, now I'm taking my Mascara Perfector sponge. It is damp and I am pressing my foundation into my skin, making sure there are no dry spots that I missed and just making sure it's pressed into my skin. Now I am putting my Ardell magnetic lashes that I did cut in half, just on the outer corners, just to add a little bit of drama. The reason I cut them in half is because I don't want that much lash on the inner corner of my eyes because it will close my eyes off and make my lids look smaller. So I'm going in with my mascara, highlight, and my detail hack brush, and I am going under my eyes, and I am using the color Aura instead of concealer. I am using this as my concealer and to brighten the under eyes of my face and a little bit on my chin, and I'm just kind of chiseling out my jawbone a little bit too, just to add some extra coverage as well and add some highlights because our skin is not one-dimensional. We need to create these light spots and shadows so our face just doesn't look flat and blah. So that damp sponge comes in handy for blending that in as well. So now I'm going in with the contour color. This is indigo. It's a nice deep brown with like a reddish undertone, and it looks great on my olive skin. And I am still using the other end of the detail hack brush to do that part. And just perfecting my edges. You just keep going back and forth till it's perfect, you guys. Like makeup is supposed to be fun. It's like painting a canvas and your beautiful face is the canvas. So this is a Cream Bella bronzer, and I am using the B Squared bronzer and blush brush for this. These two go together like PB&J. All right, so next it is time for a beautiful mascara cream blush. I'm using the other end of the B Squared bronzer and blush brush, and then I am going back in with my detailing the multitasker brush, the eyeshadow brush, to put my lip color on. So my blush is also my lip color, which I think is pretty darn cool. So this is the Rose Gold Cream Illuminator, and I just put a little bit of that. I don't like to shine too much on the cheekbones, just a little bit, just to reflect a little bit of light. And the Power Powder brush is what I'm using to pack on that powder. I use the Airspun Setting Translucent Powder. You can grab that at Walgreens and many other places. And just setting all of my makeup with the Stay Spray. All right, that's a wrap. I hope you guys love this look. Let me know what you thought. Leave me something down below in the comments. Do you have hooded lids? Do you not? Would you try this look? I have really been practicing so hard to figure out a nice everyday look, especially for people who want their lids to appear a little bit larger and their eyes more open. Thank you so much for watching, and see you soon.